Of the 46 refugees and asylum seekers detained at the Park Hotel in Carlton, at least 20 have tested positive for COVID. One person has been hospitalised.
It's hard to think of a more sustained and cruel crime in recent Australian history than what has been done to these refugees. I mean, firstly, they were treated appallingly offshore. They were brought here because they had serious illnesses, often didn't get the treatment they came here for and been locked up for 2 years and now exposed to COVID.
Afghan refugee Azizi has spent the last 6 months in the alternative detention facility. 2 weeks ago, he caught the virus.
I'm feeling is really tired. I'm still as headache. I'm still as true pains. Still as have my chest pain. Sorry. It's very bad pain to my chest and whole my body is very pain.
After spending 6 years on Manus Island, in 2019, Azizi was brought to Australia under Medivac legislation. And while he says he's still not received that treatment, he has contracted COVID.
If you want refugees not died, is want to take it out from that hotel because the virus is round in the hotel. It's not go away because it's not the window is open.
Experts say the hotel's become a COVID incubator.
Being very close to each other and with a super infectious Delta variant all added up to them being sitting ducks.
They've got absolutely no way to socially distance. One common room, they all eat together. They can't go out, they can't go outside for exercise, they can't cook their own food. It's lockdown on steroids.
Australian Border Force claims those who are unwell have been provided appropriate medical care, but those inside tell a different story.
Many times I was asking, I want to see the doctor. The nurse says, no, I don't have doctor in here. You have COVID. COVID does not have medicine.
Vaccines for all refugees and asylum seekers have been available since August, but only 55% of those detained by Australia are fully vaccinated.
When I'm outside from detention, I will have the vaccine.
Now there are calls to evacuate the detainees before the situation deteriorates further.
Enough is enough. Release these people into the community. These people are no threat. It's sadly the Australian government which is a threat to these men at the moment.
How long you keep people in detention? For what reason you keep people in detention? Why?
Very sad case, but there's an argument, isn't there, that some of these guys won't take a vaccine because if they do, they can then be sent back to PNG.
Well, they're scared, I think, that might happen. So they don't feel like they actually have a choice.
But you can use the fact you're not going to take the vaccine to prevent you being sent back out of the country.
Yeah, but the point is, because other countries are saying we're not going to take them back if they're not vaccinated. Yeah, but the point is they shouldn't have to make that choice, should they?
But they're using that as a reason to stay here.
But they're
he said, I'll take the vaccine when I get out of detention.
But they're using it because that's the only choice they've been given. So if the government, for example, has let some people out into the community, if they'd done it with these people, they're not unvaccinated, we're not in this situation.
I think the thing's an unconscionable mess and it needs to be sorted out. But I don't think you can just throw the doors of the mantra open and let them out in the street. You've got to work out some managed way of getting them better, and then if you are going to put them out in the community, do it quick.
If you're going to do a managed way, you need to want to do it. That's probably the greatest obstacle.
Well, I don't think they do. I mean, Peter Dutton's changed as minister, so maybe now it will change.